Hi, my name is Britta Ramakers, and I was part of the Pareto MBA in cohort 7. I was asked to trial the MBA by the organization that I work for, as it was under consideration to become part of an organizational development initiative. And I was very excited, but also slightly nervous. I was excited because a year ago I moved into a business unit manager role. So I'm responsible for part of the business in a specific country, but I have a very different background, very technical. So I was really looking forward to doing the MBA and learning skills and gaining knowledge that were directly applicable to the role that I'm in now. But I was slightly nervous as well. It was the first time that I was going to do any kind of serious course studying since I completed my university degree, and I had some trepidation around how I was going to fit it in around a busy professional and personal life. So the Pareto MBA is split up into 8 weeks, and each week covers a different topic, starting right at the beginning, from starting a business all the way through to mergers and acquisitions. And the way it's set up is that every week you have a series of videos to watch. The videos are around 15 to 20 minutes, and they cover some very key concepts. Um, but that's not all. There's also two contact moments during the week. So an office hour on a Wednesday and a case study on a Friday. Office hour is really to ask questions, to discuss the material that you're covering that week. And the case study requires some preparation, but is also relevant to the material that you're covering. So what I really liked about the course is that there is a lot of use of repetition. So you're watching the videos, but then there's a series of flashcards available to test your knowledge, but also things like when you're learning about financial statements, uh, there's a balance sheet for you to play with to change numbers so you can actually see what happens, so you can put what you're learning into practice or practice with it. Um, and in addition to that, the case study, so on the Friday, the case studies are developed specifically for the program, so they're very relevant. They're very relevant to the topic you're covering that week. And what I particularly liked is because they are developed specifically for the program, there's you have to do some thinking. It's not like there's no easy way to find the answers. You really have to do some thinking and think about the things that you learned that week. So there's a lot of repetition, which means that you're actually you're learning a lot in a short space of time. Um, Personally, I really like the fact that Jens and Matisse are very down to earth, and they create a very collaborative environment, even though the program is largely online. It's not an easy thing to do in an online setting, but there is a very collaborative environment. Throughout the course, you work together with different people or in different groups with different people from the program. And because of the atmosphere that's created by Enzo Matisse, it's a very nice collaborative way of doing things. Um, I really enjoyed the MBA. I was able to take away learnings and apply them to my business as the program was going on. And I learned a lot of background about things that I'd previously had a very kind of superficial knowledge of. So it was highly beneficial for me. And to be honest, it is probably one of the best learning experiences I've had since completing my university degree. So I would highly recommend it.